Hello everybody, it's Flesson19 and welcome back to Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord and my walkthrough of how I go from day 1 to becoming a mercenary or vassal and having a really good character and clan. So after our disastrous waiting about a month for our wife to get pregnant, we are still only 95 days into the game. Just 95 days. And now, all we have really left to do is make sure we have... Oh my word, here we go. Oh, this is going to help. They do have it fixed. They're not 10 anymore. So, unfortunately, she's 2 endurance. It would have been better if she was 3, but she's about to hit 12, which will get her 1 focus and attribute point. She will work. Next. Aserai Wanderer. She's Aserai, isn't she? Oh, no, she's not. There we go. Number 2. 3. And she's about to, and she can hit level 12. She'll get 1 and 1. All right, she's done. All right, let's see who we have left. We're going to get rid of the waste. The waste is going to go bye-bye. Let us check and see what companions we have. We do need to get companions. Very, very important to get companions. Bitter Drought. Emprella, he's close. Healer, another good one. Smith, I can take. Ragged is also a possibility. Cow Thief is a possibility. So these are the 3 here. All right, how bad is his levels? He is only 14, so he's decent. Not great, but he'll work. And now we're going to get rid of the waste. So I'm going to make a little trek here for a second. And we're going to go up to Emprella. Because I want Willowbark badly. A Willowbark and a Bitter Drought are... They're almost 1A and 1B with my favorite compared to non-Aserai Wanderers. As far as leveling them. Let's double check and make sure he's still there. Is what we're looking for. Yep, still an Emprella. He can move, so that's why I'm stopping. Every time you stop at a settlement, it updates. We want to make sure, because if all of a sudden he's, boom, Isaiah, it's like, okay, go over there and get him. Emprella. Now watch him move. Well, we're done. As soon as I grab this guy, I have now everything done but trade. I will have to grab another couple companions. I will have to grab at least 1 more workshop. But we're done. And he's here. Hi, buddy. Be level 11. 11, and he's 11. He will work out just fine. All right. That we do need to... We're done now. We have our companions. We have our wives. They're pregnant. We have our workshops. And now all we have to do is get rid of these prisoners. Oh, wow. I almost did that. Red. Got to get rid of one. Ooh. Almost made a mistake there. I hate it. You were just 1 guy over, and like 4 or 5 guys can desert. All right, so now we got to do is trade. 125 trade, and we're ready to smith. So we're under 100 days. I want to get this done in under 100 days, and I should be able to easily get it done in under 100 days. Okay, I'm going to take the long way again. I want to ensure that I get rid of these guys. It's really important I do. And you'll see why when I get down to Askar. Why it's important to get rid of these guys. You want to get as much stuff on your first run as you can. So I want as much money as possible. There we go. So this is a really, really good amount of money to start with. I'm very, very happy with this. Oh, he needs more. Oh no, he needs more than 13. Disaster. Disaster. Most likely when I come back, he's gonna want more from me. So all I gotta do is grab somebody. I need any bandits, please. Any group of bandits, please. Come out wherever you are. Can I catch them or not? I can catch them in the woods, but not in the open. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're done. And it's also really important to fight looters and stuff because it gets you all those materials that you're going to smelt. And you'll see me smelt them. Don't be here. Please don't do it. No! You jerk. Damn it. So you got three choices. You can tell him to mind his own business. You're going to lose relation with him. You could tell him you don't want to offend him, so you'll forget the other deal with the other guy. You'll lose relation with the other guy. You'll gain relation with him. Or you could split the profit and gain relation with both. And I'm going to go ahead and split it. What happens when you do not prepare for it? 4,900. Oh, I gained a trait too. Honesty. All right, we're done. Now we head down. What I really do not want to do is anything else. I'm done. I don't really want to do any more bandit bases. We need to trade. We've got 70,000 on us. That is plenty. That is going to get us a lot on our first run. We want to get down there as quick as we can, and we want to get 125. And that's why I did some trading. I got smart and I grabbed some mules. Mules, very smart to grab mules. Especially when you're in Asarite territory or Kuzite territory. Grab the mules, take them into Empire. You can make a lot of money. So that was very smart because now we're already 46. I only need 104 and I'm done. It's like 2 runs, literally 2 runs, and I'm finished. But you got to have max troops because you need as many troops as possible because you're going to take a ton of horses. And the more horses you take, the higher herd penalty you're going to get. So we're going to move extremely slow on this. You're going to see it. I'm going to be moving at a snail's pace. Now, first, what I like to do is buy the horses from Hubjar and Ike because they're cheap at the beginning of the game and they really jump in price later because they don't have as many villages supplying it as Askar does. So what I want to do is I want to buy these up, and I could buy all of them. Wow. All right, I got a 0.6 herd penalty, but I still need to buy mules. 2.6. Ooh, short halberd. But I'm not buying it right now. So I can't get many more. I'm down to a 2.6 speed. That's bad. It's good. Yeah, I'm going to travel slow, but there's nothing I can do about it. This, unfortunately, you have to do. Got it. I mean, I probably shouldn't have bought them from Hubjar, But what this is going to allow me to do, and in fact, I am going to bypass Askar. You buy out all from them, so they're now going to have a high price. Run up, sell them, come back down, buy from Iacus. Grab them, take them back up again, and sell them. I'll show you my route. Then when that's done, you should be able to run down to Askar, buy for the final time, take them up and sell them. And when you're finishing off selling, which I'm going to show you, that will be actually in the next part. You're going to finish selling off the horses while you're buying your materials. I should still be able to have around 50 to 100,000 left over after buying all my materials. And if you do it right, you could have closer to 150 to 200,000. That will allow you to buy the tribesman throwing daggers that are twice as much as those Pujos in Empire territory, which I will show you when we do that. I'm coming up here because I want to grab some stuff. I want to grab some beer, dates, fish, much as I can. Fish, dates, beer. And I'll grab just a little bit of this. We don't need a lot. All right, that's good. I only have 98 mules. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I'm going to get rid of the mules before I get rid of my other horses. I got too many horses. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. 973, 73. Now we take the long trek up. And this is when I will cut the video, because what we're going to do is we're going to go up here. And I hit just off of Sargat. I didn't click on Sargat, because if Sargat goes under siege, you'll stop moving. Or if they're in a siege, when you click on them and the siege is done, you'll stop moving. But I'm going to take really slow on 2.5 speed. You'll see why when I get there. I want to take as many horses as possible, make as much money, come down, grab again, go, last time, go. 3 quick trips, we're done. So we arrived at Sargat. Normally it's not good at the start of the game. Well, really good. This is the problem. I should have had more mules than horses. All right, take these down to 300. All right. All right, good. 60. And that gets us our 50 perk, which allows us to carry 30% more weight. Very big perk to get. Very big one. 30% more capacity. And as you can see, we're already up to 3.8 speed. That's why I take a bunch of them, because if you just take a little bit of horses, you could sell them all off in basically one town. So you're running all the way up here at 5.5 to 6 speed, and then running back down, up and down, up and down. Where if you grab a bunch, you're going to start selling them off like I am right now. And then now your party speed is increasing. We're already up to 5 speed. $75. We want village connections. Animals do not include horses. They do not count in horses. We want that because we want to be able to buy cheaper hardwood from villages. Very important to have that for smithing. And now, of course, we get our blacksmithing. And this will be the last town. From here, we're going to go run right back down. We're going to hit Iacus. We're not going up here. We're going to have horses left over, but that's fine. We want to get right down to the bare minimum where we're not suffering too much of a speed loss. And right about, we're not going to do much more than that right there. How much of a speed loss are we? Yeah, we're only 0.01 overburdened. There we go. 83. Now we immediately stop. We're done. We're going to hit Iacus. We do not want to go up there because we don't have a lot of horses to sell. So now we want to run back down, grab another full stock, and I'm actually going to show you how I do this differently now. This is my route. Charis has horses, Praven, and Ostakin. I go Sargot, Jocelyn, Gallon, Oxhall to Ostakin. Then I come over here to Carben Seth, buy horses, buy some mules, Dunglanese, Pencannock, Marineth. Over to Sayanon, buy some more mules, Epicrodia, Rateau, Legata, back down. That is my route. I go up here, through here, and down here. Now, we already hit here. So, when I go down now to Iacus and buy, this time I'm going to go this route. Because they haven't had horses. So the hope is that they need horses. So we're going to go to Rateau, Legata, Epicrodia, and come back up this way. Or we could just hit Legata and come up this way. That's a possibility as well. It's faster. So that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to come back down, and it will be our final time. We're going to buy everything we can from Ascar. We will literally be traveling at 1.0 speed. We're going to buy every horse and every bit of food we can. That will be our final trip. We will not need to come back down into Aserai territory. We will be done. Yeah, it's going to be slow, but we don't have to come back. That's the key. From that point, as we're selling off, we are then going to start buying our smithing materials because we can still sell over in Empire Land. So that is how we're going to work it. So first, let's get to Iacus. We'll buy all their... I probably want to get some more mules. That is... Whoa, almost went. They got horses coming. So step back. Yeah, let the horses go in there. All right. Only 99. That's not the greatest. All right, we're 3.1. What speed do I want to go? All right, 2.9 is good. Meat, beer. All right, we're good. And I don't think we need to stop. We can go right north. All right, let's check and see if we can grab... Oh, we can grab 3 more troops. That will increase our speed. 2.9, 3.1. Now, Ortesia doesn't normally need them, so we're going right to Legata. From Legata, we're going to actually come over this way. All we're going to do is Legata, Pencannock, Dunglanese, and Marina. That should be enough to get rid of most of our horses. And then once we get rid of those horses, then we're going to come back down again, grab from Ascar, and then we're going to make one final trek through here. And we're not going to sell them all off. But then once we get over here, then while we're still selling off horses, because Epicrodia, Rateau, Diathma, Argon, and Sinopa all buy horses. These guys, for the most part, don't. They have a lot of horse production in here. Myzea, Lycaron, Jomeris, and Poros all sell horses. So while we're collecting up our weapons, we're still continuing to sell. We got all those horses on us. We still have 61,000, and we're still making profit. But we got to get 125 ASAP, because what we want is artisan community. Gain 1 renown per day for each profitable workshop. So while we're smithing, we're gaining renown every day. Giving hands so we can donate. And that's what we're doing. I think this went extremely well. Also, this would be a good time to do a tournament. But for this, look at this prices. Good. Couple of them. And there you go. 54 on the beer. Great. 16 on the fish. Beautiful. Boom. 88. $37 to go. All right. She gave birth to a child. Which means mine is about, what, a week away? I think I was a week behind. All right, and Canuck. $18 on the fish. 95. 30 to go. This will be the last town. We should get rid of a lot of our horses. And we go hit Ascar for the mother load. And we're done. And just gave birth. And she lived. So we both got kids. I don't know if they're boys or girls. Don't really care right now. And there we go. Decent price. Not great, but decent. Getting rid of as many as I can. I can get rid of more. I want to get rid of as many as I can. There we go. One more. All right. Boom. 102. 23 to go. And now we go to Ascar to hit the mother load. We're going to buy everything we can. And we want relation with merchants. Since merchants are the ones that give the caravan and the caravan ambush and escort merchant caravan quest, which are the easy ones to do. Your companions can do escort merchant caravans very easily, and you can do caravan ambush extremely easy. So it's an easy way to raise those guys up. You can see we're traveling at a really good speed. It's going good. In fact, I did make a little bit of a mistake here in which I should have been looking Wanderer 60. All right, the Wanderer should be my scout. And it's kind of important to do that because if she gains which Wanderer? Ah, geez. I think it was the B one. Yeah. Can't do it from there. Still bug. Because you get 75, she can get forest kin, which cuts your penalty in forests. All right, so she's my scout. Let's go. We're going to grab everyone we can. Literally, it's going to be one movement speed. But we'll be able to get rid of them. And you can see now, 121,000 on us. We're going to be pushing. Now, we're going to start buying weapons, but I think if I sell everything off, I'm going to be pushing about 300,000 when I get everything sold. Somewhere around 300K. I do need to check for troops. One more right now. Definitely don't want them. Now, what you can do sometimes is watch for the villagers. If they're in there, we'll see if they're in there. And one of them is in there. Or, no, he's not in there. He already went to town. He's not to town yet. You can watch for them to go into town. We know they're both there. Oh, he must have got captured. So if you wanted to, you could spend a day or two waiting. Because right now, no villagers have come. But you don't want to let caravans come through and grab horses to sell. So it's a risk. Here comes a caravan. I don't see a guy. I'm just going to go. All right, here we go. You're going to see one movement speed. You're going to be like, what the heck are you doing? 1.4. All right. All the butter, all the dates, all the meat, all the beer, all the cheese, and we're good. I don't really concern myself with grain. You don't make much money on grain. If I were to sell it for 10, that would only make me 5,000 profit. I could make that much profit on 3 war horses. It's not that much to do. I don't really concern myself. So there, I bought all of it. Now, if I was also smarter, I would have grabbed some tools and brought them down to sell them. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run up to Sanala. 2 reasons. One is because they will have more fish, beer, and dates for me to buy. 2, they will buy mules. If they've gotten rid of the ones that I've sold them, you can get rid of anywhere from 20 to 30 mules with them. So from there, when we're done, you could normally go, you can try going to Quias if you want. They can buy some stuff. I will be bypassing that and we'll be going right back to Sargat. And of course, I will cut that part out. You can see we're going super slow. But that also deals with because we are in the desert. We're losing 0.44 speed. Where if I was Asterai, I'd be moving at 1.8. Almost 1.9. So it's a big difference. Or you can have the one that has the Desert Boon scouting perk. But I prefer Forest Kin, the 75 perk. So we're going to do that right here. And then, yeah, you're moving slow, but I would rather take a bunch and go up there and stay up there for 10 to 12 settlements. And we're going to be able to do everything. We're going to go all through Empire territory with these horses. Then continuously running back and forth, back and forth. So I could get rid of, 5. I'll get rid of 10 of them. So I got rid of 10 of them. Now we want all the fish, all the dates. Unfortunately, their beer hasn't come down, and I don't really want to buy at 30. That's a pretty high price. So I think we're going to hold off on the beer. The jewelry I will buy. We got that for 144. So there it is. Let's grab my last guy. Yeah, it can be bugged too. 78? Yep, 78. All right, so we're done. Let me save it, and let me show you where we're at now. This is our last run, and we're finished. We're at day 141. I told you I wanted to be under the 200. Because then all we have to do is go collect up materials and smith, and we're finished. I would like to get it done in under 300 days. I'd be all ready to go. That's my goal. So I will cut this part out because it's going to take us forever to travel. And I will start it back up again when we get to Sargat. All right, we are approaching Sargat. I got 75 charm, critical failure. So, yeah, it's very slow, but I have the reason for it because now I have everything I need. Okay, my little sis is going to be, she could be an incredible, she could be a surgeon. She could be a surgeon. She could be a surgeon or she could be an engineer. Or she could run a freaking caravan like crazy. Oh my word, look at that. She's only got 1 into social though. I think I'd rather have that. And next, she could be... She could be a crazy engineer. Oh, and they gave her smithing too, which is great. Wow, nice. She could smith her way. She could be the engineer of the future. Okay, let us get this done. Now, they might not have the greatest prices. We did let them go a little bit. 292 is not the best. We're going to hold off a little bit. We want some good prices on this stuff because we want to be finished right now. I do want to get rid of some of this stuff. $104, 21 to go. I'm definitely done. I can tell you that right now. I'm guaranteed I have enough stuff on me to get 125. You just want to get it as soon as possible so you start getting that renown and get your next clan tier. But we're definitely done. I don't have to go back down into Ascar territory anymore. Now, if you want to really do smithing and get it done super quick, you can go down there again, buy more horses to make more money to get more of those daggers I've been talking about. It will allow you to do it faster. So it's dependent upon what you want to do. All right, see, they don't have a good price. These are not really great prices. You want it to really be over 300. I'm still pulling 100 profit, but I'm not concerned about it right now. And the reason why is because I'm going to sell these in Empire territory. So I'm not concerned about it. 20 to go. It doesn't bother me. I'll get it done because I haven't even been to Oxhall or Ostican. I still haven't been there yet. They haven't had horses. Now, I'm not going to stop probably at Praven. There you can just buy and sell some regular stuff. They have horses. It's not a huge deal. So, let's see if they've come down and gotten rid of some of their horses, which they haven't either. So you can see they don't have really good prices. However, we're going to buy all the fish, the butter, meat, cheese. I don't think I'm going to have a problem. You can buy it. Olives are better than grapes. Grapes aren't that much. But if you get a really cheap price on olives, you can buy those. They sell really, really good over towards Kuzite territory, which we will be making our way over to. We're going to make our way over there because we're going to be buying our weapons in Empire territory. And then hopefully, since we only need 32, that's going to be, 16 days. And we have our next clan tier, which means we buy our next workshop. So we're still traveling slow, which is granted. But now we're coming up to places. Oxhall is normally pretty good. Vassal can be, but well, when we get up into Botania again, they should be having some prices for them. So there you go. Great prices there. And really good there, as predicted. And pretty good there. There we go. We're up to 80,000. 88. $92. 92. 10 to go. We'll get it. And look at this. We only need one more point. Now we got that point done. Now we want to start working intelligence so we can get price of loyalty. We got to get level 28 to get price of loyalty. But that will allow us to get legendary. But because we have 6 points in, at 225 we'll get a free endurance point. That'll give us 7. That will allow us to get 284 smithing. So, hopefully this next one, we're up to 1.9 speed. Now we're really going to start gaining speed. Hopefully we have another good buy out of this one. It really goes well. Let's hope that they have a really good one for us. And it's okay. Not great. Definitely not great. We're still 1.9 speed. I'm not going to grab the tools. Normally what you do is grab tools, take them back down to Ascar. 6 to go. All right. Now I'm going to bypass Carben Seth. Normally I stop there to buy mules. However, I have plenty of mules on me. I might end up finishing it up. Depending on how much of the horses they sold, we're going to stop to these 3, and then we're going to hit Epicrodia. And somewhere in this area, we're going to be done. And then we move on to the next part, which is just buying up the materials. That's all we got to do. Once we buy the materials, we head back up to Sayanon and we start building. But we are going to do one thing. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Buy the hardwood. You're going to need anywhere between 2,000 to 4,000 hardwood to do this. So your first time through, buy the hardwood. There's 2 here. You've got 1, 2, 3 here. Unfortunately, that's getting burned. That's bad. And 1 there. So buy the hardwood. Buy it all. I don't care what the price is. Price doesn't matter. Price means nothing right now. We do have a couple more places in Empire territory, and we do have one by Balticon where we can get hardwood as well. But buy it up. Like I said, you're going to need 2,000 to 4,000 to get it done. It sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. And I'll show you that when I'm doing the smithing. There we go. 2.2 speed. 2.6. 3. 3.2. 3.2 already 128. Already done. As I said, it wasn't going to take long. We're done. Now what we're going to do is, this is why I have all these horses on me. I basically have my goal right now of 150,000. But I still have all this to sell. So what I do with this 150,000 is I'm going to buy all the weapons in Empire territory. But all these horses are going to allow me the extra money to buy the tribesman daggers, which are right here. Tribesman throwing daggers. They are twice as expensive as the daggers that I am going to buy. However, the more of these you buy, the faster it's going to go. They are expensive. 34 of them cost me 17,000. But I'm going to end up buying a lot of them. And that is why I went crazy on the horses. Because now I'm done. I'm getting my speed back. And we're just going to go right through here. And then we're going to buy up all the weapons. Come back and smith. So there you go. Our checklist is done. We had our 150,000, which we did have. It was 146. We're basically there. We have our wives. We have our companions. We have our workshops. We're ready to smith. And we're 165 days in. So now hopefully in the next 35 days we can gather everything up. And then at day 200 we start smithing. And we'll finish anywhere between day 250, well, we'll say 230 to 300. Depending on how much you want to do. And that is what I will explain in the next part. I will see you then. Take care. And thanks for watching.